Alright everyone, and this is video vlog number 4 on our channel, and today we're going to be going down to watch Durham City versus Farringdon Detached in the Wearside Division 1 League. 17th place versus 10th in the league today. Obviously looking back at the two teams, looking at Durham City first of all, played 14, won none, drawn none, lost 14, scored 2 and conceded 133 goals. And on a minus 131 goal difference, 0 points. But I think you kind of got to look at a different picture now. Obviously, new setup, new management, new committee, trying to push the club forward again. And I think we'll see a different story today. It'll not be a double figure scoreline at all. Still be quite hard for them because obviously the amount of players that they've had to bring in, and I think another 3 or 4 this week as well. It's going to be so hard to gel them players so quick. And I think you'll see the improvement coming over the next few weeks as the games get played. But yeah, still looking forward to going down to watching Durham. Like I say, it's a club that's close to my heart. I used to watch them a lot of time down Farringdon Park when they've climbed the leagues as well. So really looking forward to go and watch Durham City play today. All about the future now. I think it's time to forget about the dark days and pushing forward. Under new management, Wayne Greziak and Brian Barber pretty much built a new squad. So it's quite exciting for them to get their points across and trying to get their way of how they want to play with them type of players as well. But hats off to the lads of the committee, because what a job honestly they've done on and off the field to keep that club afloat and obviously keep going now, which is absolutely amazing as well. First game in charge, they did lose 5-0 against a 4th place Norton, who was chasing the league, so not a bad result to be honest for the first game. To say there's a team put together a week before kick off as well, but now a bit more training, a little bit more time to gel as well. I think we'll see a better performance today. Yes, it could be still another 5-6-0 defeat, but it is going to be a lot better than the double figures that they were getting. But you will be able to see the progress, which I'm expecting to see today as well. Lastly, just got to say a massive well done obviously to Gary Hutchinson, Wayne, Brian and all the committee as well, just for keeping Durham City going the past few months. Hats off them. I can't wait to meet up and speak to them face to face for the first time today. I know they've been on the channel, but it will be nice to say hello today and kind of pass on our congratulations from the channel about keeping the club going as well. Now on to the away team. Farringdon played 18, won 7, drawn 3, lost 8, scored 34, let in 39 and a minus 5 goal difference, sitting on 24 points and around mid-table. Sitting mid-table, couple of wins, and like you say, couple of wins, if they do get a hold of them the next few weeks, they could be pushing up towards 5th in the table. But again, a couple of losses and they could be slipping down. They're kind of in that position where they're winning a few, drawing a few and losing a few. But the last 5 games, won 3-1 against Richmond in the league, won 4-1 against Sheldon Reserves in the cup, lost 3-2 against Sheldon Reserves in the cup, drew 2-2 with Southmoor in the league, and lost 1-0 against Wolverston in the cup as well. So a lot of, like you said there, mixed bag of results for the club. But again, looking quite good in front of goal. Joshua Wild, 17 goals in all competitions this season, so he'll be wanting to watch today as well. But yeah, really looking forward to the game. And like you say, keep watching because we've got lots of video bits coming up from the game. Hopefully getting a hold of the Durham committee and the manager before the game as well. And I hope you enjoy the video. So here we are with Durham City manager Wayne. Wayne, just your thoughts on the game today?
Yeah, today it's going to be a hard game. Farringdon Detached, they've won the last 2 games. We've brought a couple of new players in, but so have we. We've got 7 new players in today. Mark Hemingway joined us from Northallerton Town. We've got 3 young lads who have all come from Sunderland West End, so thanks to both Steves at Sunderland West End for sorting that out for us. Yeah, it should be a very good game, especially after our last game. I thought we were competitive against Norton and Stockton, but I don't think that we had the squad to compete as such. But today I'm very quietly confident. It did help, obviously, today that we've gone for Wednesday night. Our goalkeeper got injured and done his hamstring, and then our substitute goalkeeper, he's ill today, so we're down to 3rd choice goalkeeper. But the 2nd choice of 3 good goalkeepers who can all compete. So yeah, all good.
Yeah, and I think a lot of teams, when you come up against people, you always look at the kind of the past results, but for I think looking at Durham City, you kind of take that into consideration now if it's a totally new squad, a new setup. And like you say, the last game, 5-0 lone defeat against a team that's chasing for the title, it must have been proud of that day.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, like I said, last game we competed, we were slow with our first game together. We found ourselves 3-0 down after 10-15 minutes. Because the squad is brand new, obviously everybody knows the off-field antics that have been going on, but we've started from scratch. This is a brand new team that have played together. Some of these players today have never even met each other today, so it's a hard task ahead. But if you look at previous results of Durham and you look at the Wearside League, the league is certainly compatible. The competition in the league for us to progress was 9 points off Shildon, right? And we've got 5 games in hand on Shildon. And as far as I'm aware, there's 1 team going down, so we definitely can compete and get up there. Get a win today or get some points today, that'll be a great start, and what a way to come with for your debut coming down here.
Let's say finally, just must be proud of me. And you look at the last month and a half ago, people have got to say that was Durham City's last game, and it's coming down here now, Durham's first game under new management. It's quite a proud moment for yourself and the committee, isn't it?
Like I said, this is what it's about. It's not about me, it's not about the committee, it's not about anything, it's about this Durham City badge. And like I said, the history that comes with it is massive. I don't care what anybody says, and for a club like Durham City to fall would be catastrophic in my eyes. And that is the main reason I've took over the manager's job. I've done managing before at Shildon. I took them from 3rd bottom last season up to 8th, and I can't see why I can't do it with this. Yes, there's people on Twitter saying that not right. No, if there's a right manager out there, then come and do it. But I'm here for Durham City, not myself. I'm here for the club to move forward and to progress up the league and hopefully stay in this league, and then we progress even further next season.
Excellent, yeah. But we wish you all the best of luck today, and hopefully get them a first point on the board.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, with you being here.
So it's half time here. Durham City 0, Farringdon 2. 2 late goals from Farringdon in the first half. Durham very unlucky. They've put up a good fight in the first half, but I think with a lot of new players again in the team today, they just need that little bit of time to gel together. But a good game overall. Let's see what happens in the second half. Right, so we're here with Charlotte. Charlotte, massive game for Durham, obviously first game back on the home soil. Must be a proud moment after the last few weeks as getting all the players in.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, obviously obviously it's been a challenging time over the last sort of month or so, but you know, we saw a good performance from the lads against Norton a few weeks ago. Obviously it was, you know, finished sort of 5-0, but it, you know, given a reflection of how things have been in the past where we've seen double figures, it's been a big improvement. And you know, so far into this game, yes, all right, we're losing 5-1 at the minute, but we're performing well. First half played brilliantly, taking the game to Farringdon. It's just about growing and growing, you know. It's a group of lads who haven't spent too much time training together, and you know, it's going to take some time before things start to click, but already we're seeing some improvements.
Yeah, and social media, what you're doing on Twitter as well is absolutely brilliant. But you must have been a good, exciting couple of days, put all the new signings on, and you nearly see one every so often, but kind of 5 or 6 signings a day. That must have been a very busy time for yourself.
It was, yeah. Well, that was it. I mean, we were starting from scratch really with all the players, so just waiting for the names and the photos to come through, and then just trying to update all the socials as fast as I could, to be honest.
But no, like you say, from the North East non-league show, we wish you the best of luck, obviously with Durham City as well.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you.
So Wayne, just your quick thoughts on the game today?
I don't think the result was a fair reflection. I think 2-0 up, they scored against the run of play, first goal, and then a sucker penalty, which was probably outside the box, but when you look down, these things happen. We pulled it back to 2-1. Their keeper pulled a double great save off when we had a chance to make it 2-2. But obviously some of the young lads tired, I think, and then after that they went on and scored 4 more, which 3 mistakes happened through keeper's fault. But I think overall I'm proud of the lads. We're in the game all game. Like I said, I don't think 5-1 was a fair reflection, and the fans here who saw it, the supporters who saw it, knew that as well. So, but yeah, I thought we competed, and to be fair, on another day we could have got a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, I said at half time on the quick video that it was never a 2-0 at half time. It was, especially just before half time, it's always the worst time to concede as well. But it seemed to be 2 quick goals. But the lads came out fighting. I mean, some of the videos that we've caught, the passing football, you can see the things are building up, can't you?
Yeah, like I said, it's only our second game in. Like I said, some of these players have only just met today, and it's just trying now to get into training, trying to get them sorted. And I believe that we'll definitely get out of this position. We just need to keep competing and playing football like you saw there. We are passing the ball and we are doing things. It's just silly mistakes that are costing us. So. But
yeah, I mean, like you see, a 2-1 and the chance. I mean, I've got that on camera as well. Just almost found the back of the net. If that goes in 2-2, it's a totally different ending, isn't it? But obviously, as the score, the little heads drop down a bit, but it's promising like signs again, isn't it?
Like I said, some of these teams, the players here are 17, 18, 19. The young lads who've just started their journey, and halfway through the season, I keep saying this, to try and get players here of a certain calibre to get us out is hard because they've already got established teams. But we've done well. We've competed against Farringdon, who are 8th in the league. We probably, like you said, double saved by the keeper at 2-2. Could have made it 2-2. Different game completely.
Excellent. No, thank you for your time. Like you say, wish you best luck for the next game.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Cheers.
So we're here with Gaz after the game. Gaz, just your thoughts on the game today?
Yeah, obviously we knew it was going to be a hard game. It's only the second game, and I think you've already spoke to Wayne about that. And to be honest with you, two late goals there in the first half. I thought it killed us really. Up until then, we were battling well. We had a few chances ourselves, and I say them 2 goals just before half time. But to be honest, I think a lot of it was down to fitness. The way I looked at it, we had some decent players out there. A couple of improvements that's got to be done. A couple of tweaks that's up the lane to sort that out. But overall, we battled well. We did battle, and like I say, them 2 late goals in the first half killed it off a little bit for us, and knocked our confidence down. They just didn't really believe in themselves. But like I say, I think a lot of that was down to fitness. The second half, again, the second part of the second half, I think we tired again, and that's when they capitalised. I mean, don't get us wrong, they're a good team. All credit to them. But we did well. I think we had, and today from the supporters point of view, I think there was 58 supporters here today, which is fantastic. One person said, "Oh, we haven't seen that many supporters here for a while." So, but everybody seems to have been enjoying themselves, and just the results. But hopefully it'll come.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing to end on today. I mean, I know he's been speaking to a couple of committee members when we go around the pitch, and I think it's just nice to see Durham City back on a pitch in the home, like our fifth home game, obviously since the new management, and a lot of people didn't think that would ever happen after the news a couple of months ago. So I think it's just nice to get back down today, the fans coming back through, cafes doing well, raffle tickets. It's been a great day overall, hasn't it really?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, we didn't know what, on the finance side, we didn't know what we were going to take today, but we've covered the referees' fees with the raffles and the gate, and obviously we haven't added the canteen stuff up yet, so it's been a profit day for us, which is great, and I kind of thank the supporters enough for coming in and spending them pounds on the raffle tickets and in the canteen.
Excellent. No, we wish you all the best of luck for the future as well, and hopefully get down and get a few more matches on vlog as well for you.
Yeah, no, that's great. No, thank you very much. Thanks for coming to yourself, and like I say, hopefully support the channel because you've been very good to us as well. So thank you for everybody who's following us, not only the channel but the Durham City Football Club as well.
So that's full time here at Leyburn Grove, Durham City 1, Farringdon 5. Very disappointed for the club, gutted for them. I mean, it was a very close game until about the 35th minute. Farringdon get a goal and then just get a penalty not long before half time, and going in 2-0 down just before half time. It's really of a sucker punch and didn't really deserve it, to be honest. I think if it went in 0-0 at half time would have been quite a fair result. But getting on the second half, Farringdon, like you say, they've played together for a long time, the gel, and they've got the ball knocking around really well. But Durham did get the goal back to go 2-1 just behind, and then just minutes afterwards had a free kick with a double great save by the Farringdon goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic save, and that could have been a totally different story at 2-2. But yeah, Farringdon didn't let the pressure go, and they kept going at Durham City. Went 3-1 up, and then I think a few heads of the young lads of Durham City kind of went down, and that would end up being 3-4, and then obviously ending up 5-1. But nothing against Durham City today. It was just nice to see them back playing a home game after what's happened over the last couple of months. Great effort by the lads, the management. It was absolutely fantastic day to see so many fans down there. And I think, like you say, with the amount of players that they've had to bring in to rebuild a new squad, a few new players in this week, give them time to gel, and the points will start to be picked up on the board. And if they can stay up, I mean, what an amazing season that would just be. Just getting that first point, that first win, would be absolutely amazing. But yeah, Farringdon thoroughly deserved the win in the end, but a great fight from Durham City. Just ran out of gas a bit towards the end, but they'll be very proud as a club tonight. And that's my quick thoughts on the game today. And everyone, thank you so much for watching video vlog number 4. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe. It does really mean a lot to ourselves.